everyone, and welcome back to not only another episode, but another season. Yes, that's correct. Another season of the PopRewind podcast. I'm Lee.
And I'm Linz.
And today we are going to be talking about something so great. We're actually going to dedicate this episode to our friend Josh, who suggested the topic. So this one goes out to you, Josh. This episode is all about pizza.
Yes, I'm excited, and I'm hungry.
I know. I've been making notes and thinking about this podcast all week, and I've probably had 6, 7, 14 pizzas in the last hour.
I noticed as you're eating your 14 pizzas, you get a lot of weird stuff on your pizza.
Really? What kind of things do you think I get on my pizza?
What do I think you get on your pizza? I know you get potatoes.
Yeah, potatoes are an awesome pizza topping. You've never had potatoes on pizza?
I tried it when you were here, but I think we didn't order from a very good place, so it didn't do anything for me.
Oh, man. There's a place I got to take you sometime. It's I always get diced potatoes and mushrooms on the pizza, and it is amazing.
So are the potatoes kind of like home fries on it? Because when we had it, it was just a very thin slice of potato on it.
Yeah, these are kind of like home fries, I guess, but they're not fried. They're just like the slices of potatoes. I've also had mashed potato on pizza, but I didn't like that as much.
Can you actually order mashed potatoes on pizza, or you were just cleaning out the fridge?
Both. No, it was on a pizza buffet, so they might have been cleaning out their fridge. I don't know.
Wow.
Apparently this is a thing. So
really?
Yeah. It's kind of incredible. Have you had almonds on a pizza?
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I've been to a pizza place that had almonds listed as a topping, and I'm like, why not? And they were kind of like, oh, you're ordering? Okay. And I got almonds and mushroom, and it was really good. It added just a little bit of crunch, but if you eat it when it's like super hot, those almonds retain heat, and it's like, whoa, pizza bird.
So are they whole almonds, or are we talking sliced almonds?
Sliced almonds on a pizza. It is way better than you expect. Just adds a little bit of crunch to it.
You know, I would try that.
Yeah. Now, from what I understand, you're a little more conservative with your pizza toppings. Like, I'll try just about anything, I think. I've had broccoli on pizza.
I have had that too. Not so great, but
no.
There's a trio of toppings I like to get, and I always get in trouble, and I'm not allowed to order pizza because of this.
Really?
Yes. And I think it's a really good combination, especially if you like salty and sweet. I like pineapple, green olives, and tomatoes.
Wait, you actually like pineapple on pizza?
That's the best.
You're the one person?
It has to be.
Well, you're Canadian, though, right?
Yeah, well, yes, but
it's here.
I don't think it's a Canadian thing.
Well, no, it's always paired with Canadian bacon on pizza.
For Hawaiian pizza, though.
Yeah, but why is it Canadian bacon on the Hawaiian pizza? Do they even have pineapples in Hawaii? I don't even know. All right.
Our Hawaiian listener is going to be very upset with us.
Yeah. She's going to be like, hey, get it together with your pineapple information. Man.
But I was at a friend's house recently, and she was nice, and she's like, okay, I'll get you your pizza. I'm like, you can order whatever you want. I don't care. I'll eat it. No, I'll get you your pizza. So I got my pineapple, green olive, tomato pizza, and then, I left. And she was so excited because she had leftover pizza the next day, but it was mine. She's like, ugh, disgusting Lindsay pizza.
Ew. Yeah. I got to tell you, I'm not letting you order pizza next time I come over.
It's not so bad.
Well, I mean, I like to start off with cheese the first time I'm at a pizza place because I feel like you're going to get the best bake. The more toppings you add on it, it's like the soggier the pizza gets.
So you're investing a lot of time and research into each pizza place you go to. Like you start bare bones and then you work your way up.
Yeah, there was a point in my life, when I was younger and in better health, where I would eat pizza probably 2 or 3 nights a week. I have toned it down to more like once or twice a month now, but I still absolutely love pizza.
It is the universal language of love.
Yeah, I think a lot of problems could be solved by pizza, and unless you start inviting people to pick their favorite toppings. Don't you remember that episode of Garfield where he had the buddy bears who always get along, and just to make them mad, he's like, what do you want on your pizza? And they all started fighting.
That's a great reference.
We're talking about our favorite toppings. What is your favorite kind of pizza, or pizza place, or do you like what I would call fast food pizza, or do you like the local stuff?
I like the local stuff. There's a place here. I guess there's some kind of pizza competition, worldwide pizza competition in Vegas every year. What? And this pizza place locally got third. So I'm like, wow, I guess this is pretty much the best pizza I can get in my city then.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool. What kind of pizza is it that got third? Is it like a specialty flavor?
It was pepperoni and mushrooms, but it was the canned mushrooms, which mushrooms on pizza is very polarizing to begin with. And then when you get into the fresh versus canned debate, I do appreciate a canned. What? Canned is better on pizza, but I prefer no mushrooms.
No way. I'm going to argue you until my death that canned mushrooms are the worst pizza topping ever. I won't eat pizza if it has canned mushrooms on it.
Them's fighting words. That's a strong stance. But the canned mushrooms, because they're, I don't know, packaged in their own juices, they stay nice and moist on the pizza. Whereas if you have fresh mushrooms, which I do love fresh mushrooms, they kind of shrivel up.
Yeah, and they get dry and chewy. Like the ones at Domino's, those are great mushrooms on pizza. They're like eating like cardboard, but they're good.
I'm not sure that's a good point in your argument.
Oh. The worst pizza I ever had canned mushrooms on it, and I'll tell you why it was so bad. The sauce was sour, the crust was undercooked, and my mushrooms on it were clearly from a can or jar, and the whole thing was poured on there, including like the water the mushrooms were in.
Oh.
Worst pizza I've ever had.
Dumping the whole... No, that's wrong. I can see how you've been poisoned against the idea of canned mushrooms on pizza. Yeah,
I'm not really a big fan. I think pizza might be a generational thing. What do you think? Like 90s kids, I mean, it was everywhere. You couldn't get away from pizza. Ninja Turtles, obviously.
I think every family had a pizza night too, right?
Yeah, pizza night was a thing. Delivery was still kind of a new gimmick. I think that started in like the early 80s, didn't it?
I'm not sure, but I'll agree with that. It sounds about right.
Sounds about right. There's that awesome pizza scene in Back to the Future 2. When you hear pizza, what do you think of?
Deliciousness.
When you hear pizza, what do you think of?
I think of something different than what you're thinking of. I think of the Canadian pizza chain, Pizza.
You mean Little Caesars?
Two completely different things.
Wait, no, back up. What?
Yes, in Canada we have a chain called Pizza.
What?
And so we also have Little Caesars, but because of Pizza, Little Caesars can't use their slogan. So they say, like, delivery.
I'm calling Gola baloney. There's no way this is true.
Oh, yes. You've eaten it.
I know. I've eaten it. Actually, I love the jingle. Will you sing a little bit of it for the listeners here? 977-11-11. Call Pizza. Hey. What's the worst pizza topping, you think?
That I've had or that I think would be a bad topping?
If there's one topping you would never want on a pizza, what is it?
I don't like raw onions or green peppers on my pizza.
I can tell you it's not marshmallows.
You've had marshmallow on pizza?
Yeah, recently.
What?
Actually, with the friend of ours that recommended this topic for a podcast, we had a s'mores pizza.
Oh, okay,
It was pretty good. In fact, I think
my God.
After this podcast, I'm going to have to make a trip out to go get one of those.
Do you remember the Pizza Hut dessert pizzas?
Oh, right. There was like a cherry and an apple one or something.
Oh, yeah. I would order those every time. Just get like a half and half, and it was kind of like a pie filling on a pizza dough. So it was apple or cherry, and then there was this like sugary oat kind of crumble topping with some kind of white icing type thing over it. Oh my God, it was so good.
Wow.
They don't have it anymore, and my life is not complete anymore.
Why doesn't anybody carry that now?
Because they're jerks. I think you can get cherry pizza at Cece's.
At Cece's, last time I was there, I think I got like a banana pudding pizza, and that was pretty good.
Really? I know I don't like onions and green pepper, What topping do you not like on your pizza?
Pineapple.
Wow.
Pineapple does not belong on pizza. I've had apple on pizza. I've even had pine on pizza. But pineapple, no.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't
Do you like cold regular pineapple?
No.
Oh. No, there you go.
Something about a fruit that can stab you, I'm just not interested in it.
Pineapple's one of my favorite fruits, but I always get the like decored one because I'm not gonna deal with that.
No, like you go to the grocery store, like I don't even know how to pick up a pineapple to put it in my shopping cart. I'm like, ow, ow, ow! It's like playing a hot potato.
All right. Well, what about anchovies? I've never had anchovies on my pizza, but that's kind of the stereotypical, no anchovies, hold the anchovies.
You know, I haven't had them on pizza since I was probably 5 or 6, but I remember actually liking them. This is one of the few times I'm actually adding more notes in our podcast notes while we're doing this, and I just keep getting ideas, like pizza innovation.
Yes. Actually, going back to Pizza, I guess they were one of the first chains to offer the heated bags to bring your pizza via delivery to you.
Oh, man. You remember when they used to advertise it as being like a big thing?
And now it's like, of course, give me my hot pizza. What are you talking about?
Right. But there were like pizza innovations left and right in the 90s. Do you remember that?
What are you thinking for innovations?
Stuffed crust pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Like I remember the birth of stuffed crust pizza. And pretty much only Pizza Hut did it. Like nobody else was really doing it. And I'm like, what the heck? This is awesome.
Yeah, I remember that. And we would always order from like a local cheapy place. So I never got to try the stuffed crust when it came out. It was like years and years later. And the novelty was not lost on me. It was pretty good.
It is good. And I remember there was an episode of Seinfeld where Elaine makes some comment like, it'll be years before they find another place to hide cheese.
But they did find another way, is it Pizza Hut that has like the double-decker pizza?
It was a triple-decker pizza.
Oh, damn.
Oh my gosh, the triple-decker pizza. I keep using the word magical when we discuss pizza, but that really is what it is. It's like...
I don't think I've seen you this excited for a podcast since our Back to the Future one.
What does that say about me? Hobbies, Back to the Future Part 3, pizza.
That sums you up pretty well.
Yeah. Pizza Hut's still innovating. Like, didn't they have a hot dog crust pizza a while back?
Yeah, and Canada got it first, and then you guys got a different version of it.
Did you have it? I never had it.
I did, because how can I not order that? I usually don't order Pizza Hut, but I had to.
What was your take?
Well, in Canada, it was like a stuffed crust pizza, but instead of cheese, there was a very thin hot dog around it. So that was like baked into the crust, and it came with a packet of honey mustard and ketchup, so you could like dip your crust with hot dog in it.
Oh, man.
And I know you guys had it. It was more of these, are they cheese bites or something you guys have around the pizza? But
yeah.
It was, instead of cheese, it was like little hot dog bites.
Okay. Yeah, they had the Ninja Turtle pizza when the newer movie came out, and it was kind of like you got breadsticks built into the end of the pizza. I thought it was pretty good, actually. It was good.
So as trashy as a hot dog stuffed crust sounds, and it is trashy, it was really good.
Oh, man. Do you ever get that pasta from Pizza Hut?
I've never tried their pasta. Oh, no, I have tried their pasta salads, I think, at the pizza buffet part.
Oh,
but
yeah.
A long time ago, yeah.
Do they still do the buffet?
I don't know. See, the Pizza Hut near me is actually my internet service provider now.
What?
Yeah, you can email me at linz@pizzahut.ca. No, the Pizza Hut closed down, and the people I have my internet with set up shop in there. So I don't know if they have like pizza time lunches.
Oh, so it's an UPAF.
It's a what now?
Used to be a Pizza Hut.
It sure used to be.
You've seen that website, right? Where it's all like pictures of places that used to be a Pizza Hut.
I need to put my internet guy up there.
Oh, man. That would actually be pretty good. Yeah, it seems like a lot of them I see get turned into like Chinese buffets or something.
Okay.
Yeah. But, Pizza Hut was just a cool place to be when you're a kid. Pizza was so marketed to us as kids, like Chuck E. Cheese, Showbiz Pizza, Pizza Hut. You had birthday parties at these places. It was exciting. I mean, robotic bears are being like, go buy some more pizza, play some video games. How could you not love this, boy or girl? And it was so fun.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I never had my own birthday party at a Pizza Hut, but I remember someone else did, and I was just so excited about it.
Yeah, you're like, I don't even like this kid, but I'm going.
Oh, no, that totally, yeah, it wasn't even someone I liked. But pizza for a birthday, I'm there.
Man. We moved when I was 5, and we moved, like, the week of my birthday. So the last memory I have of my friends from that town was a Pizza Hut birthday party, and we played Pin the Tail on the Care Bear.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so we've talked about pizza places, pizza toppings. What style of pizza do you like?
I like not necessarily a thin crust, so not crunchy or anything, but a thin-ish crust, so not doughy.
Okay, so you like yours pretty well cooked then. Like a little bit of tear, you know, when you bite into it.
Yeah, but not like overdone where it's tough or anything.
Do you like Chicago style where they put the sauce on top of it?
You know, I've never had Chicago style or Detroit style or anything like that. It all looks so big.
Yeah.
Like it would just be a mess and end up on my lap. The more we talk about pizza, the hungrier I'm getting.
I know. Like, I'm starting to lose focus of the podcast. The notes are blurred because all I can think about is going to get me a s'mores pizza.
It's so bizarre that I'm so into pizza right now because growing up, I hated pizza.
Wait, what? How could you hate pizza?
Okay, my parents wouldn't get very good toppings. They would get all the meats, which, you know, I enjoy some bacon and some pepperoni on my pizza, but I don't like it to be the star of the show.
Wow.
So it was a lot of meat. It was very salty. They'd put green peppers on it. I hated green peppers. And then my mom would put extra salt on it.
Okay. Yeah, that would kind of ruin it for you growing up. So you're that family. You were that family.
Okay.
Like, you know, every once in a while, you know, you'd stay the night at a friend's house or something, and their parents are like, oh, let's get pizza. And you're like, great. And they get, like, the worst toppings ever on it, so it's practically inedible. And it's like...
Yeah.
It's like they served you nachos Flanders style.
Yeah, I would be that family.
Yeah, you are the Flanders family in terms of snack.
But it was good when we would order panzerotti, because then I could get my own. I wouldn't have to... Panzerotti.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry. Calzone.
Panzerotti?
Yeah. It's the same thing as a calzone, but
that sounds
it's the proper name.
Sounds like more of our cultural differences that we're discovering in pizza. You know, Little Caesars, pizza.
I'm pretty sure panzerotti is a regular name for it, isn't it? So what do you get in your calzone? Does that differ from your regular pizza choices?
I think black olives are really good in them if they're good black olives. Otherwise, it just tastes like you're eating garbage.
Yeah, I hate the ones that taste like tires.
What about you? What do you put in your panzerotti?
Panzerotti. That's actually the origin of my trio of weird toppings, the pineapple, green olives, and tomatoes thing.
Go figure.
I was on vacation and I ordered a panzerotti at some local place. And I don't know why, but I just threw those in there and it was so good. Worth it, guys. Try it.
This is coming from the person who's only had Taco Bell for Mexican food.
Oh. Well, to be fair, I thought I hated cheese growing up, so I didn't really eat a lot of cheese-based things.
I eat cheese as a snack on its own.
Oh, I do that now.
Yeah.
But the only cheese... Going back to me being that family, the only cheese my mom would buy would be Velveeta.
That's not even cheese.
I know. She still buys it. I'm like, you can get real cheese now. But I thought that's what cheese was, so I just thought I hated cheese. Now, do you eat your pizza crusts?
You know, I typically don't. And this is going to sound gross, but I have a friend that likes pizza crust a lot. So when we have pizza together, I just give it to her.
That kind of works.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I don't want to fill up on the crust. I want more sauce and stuff.
But a lot of times nowadays, you get free sauce with the pizza.
Okay.
You ever take advantage of that?
Well, I do. I really like blue cheese, like a cup of blue cheese with pizza, and I'll dip into that. That's pretty good.
I'm a big fan of marinara or ranch, and sometimes I'll dip my entire slice in it. Like, I'll just keep dipping.
Is that kind of redundant to have marinara to dip in?
You would think so, but it's really good. Or sometimes I'll throw in a little jalapeno Tabasco sauce.
Oh, man, that stuff on top of pizza is good. Have you ever had gyoza sauce on top of pizza?
What is gyoza? Like the little dumpling things?
Yeah.
No.
There's like a special, like, kind of sweet soy sauce almost for gyoza. I think it has sesame in it, but it is very good.
Ooh. I love sesame, so that would be up my alley.
What's up with these flavored crust? I've been to a few restaurants that are like, pick a crust flavor, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, I think Hungry Howie's. I don't think we have them here, but I see Detroit TV all the time. That's like their big thing.
Yeah, I always loved the logo for Hungry Howie's. It's like that goofy looking guy, like, Hungry Howie's.
Because it's like a weirdo Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, it's like Dennis the Menace fell off his bike and broke his face.
Oh, poor Howie.
I was talking earlier about how pizza was really marketed to our age group, and here's the ultimate proof of that. You can't deny it now.
I wasn't before.
Oh. The Book It program.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they actually encourage you to lie about how many books you read so you could get a free pizza. Wait, that's not what you were supposed to do?
No.
Whatever, I got a lot of pizza when I was a kid.
Was that one of the things where you had to bring in your report card?
No, from what I remember, you had like a sheet in your school, and whichever classroom claimed they read the most books overall collectively, that class would win the pizza party.
Nice.
Man, I was reading books that like if I did actually read, it was books based on movies, like, you know, Back to the Future 2, the novel, and Getting Even with Dad, the novel.
Oh, I thought you were just in your mom's romance novel collections and like writing those down.
You know, Pizza Hut had those awesome toys. Like I had the Back to the Future sunglasses, and you remember the puppets?
Yes, I had all the Casper ones.
Oh man, what about the Land Before Time puppets?
Those were cool. I like that it wasn't just some dinky little dinosaur toys. That it was something you could use. It was a little different than getting a Happy Meal.
You know what they should have had toys for?
Oh dear.
Pizza Head.
You know, they should have done a Pizza Head puppet.
That was cool. Well, okay, so Pizza Hut was like the mascot in the commercials for Pizza Hut for a while. And I remember when I would order a Pizza Hut, really any pizza, I would make a Pizza Head. Like, I would just take, you know, those like square singles of cheese. I would take one of those and make face shapes out of it, and I would make every slice of pizza a Pizza Head, and I would play with my food.
I bet your mom loved that. Speaking of awesome mascots, what about Avoid the Noid?
Oh, yeah, from that nice little place called Domino's.
I mean, I don't think there are any other pizza-inspired video games out there, and yet this little guy's got his own NES game, and his own DOS game. It was on DOS as well.
Do you know who invented the Noid?
Who?
Craig Bartlett, the guy that did Hey Arnold.
Oh, there's a little factoid for you.
Yeah, how's that for a little factoid?
We're learning today. So besides actually eating pizza, which we're literally drooling over the thought of right now, there's a lot of pizza-flavored snacks out there.
Now, before we move on, I want to let the listeners at home know we've already had to stop the podcast several times because we just get off tangent and start discussing all the different kinds of pizza we're going to be eating later today.
We're just going to eat all the pizza.
Yeah, I'm going to a buffet because I just want every kind of pizza.
You going to CC's? Get that $3.99 deal?
Mr. Gaddy's.
Aw, yeah. When we're not eating pizza, we're eating pizza-flavored snacks. Would you agree?
That's a good choice. I don't see anything wrong with that.
One of my favorites is Combo's Pizzeria Pretzels.
See, those are not bad, though my favorite combo is the cheese cracker ones.
Ooh, keeping them original there.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of pizza flavored chips. And it's a very fine line. It doesn't, I don't know, I've never found a chip that tastes exactly like pizza.
Yeah, the closest I think they ever came were those Keebler Pizzeria chips.
Right.
Like the elves, like, fart-dusted magical pizza sprinkles or something, and it was amazing.
It's a very scientific process. In Canada, we had Hostess potato chips, and their pizza one was okay, but it was, again, that weird kind of generic tomato-y pizza flavor.
Didn't Hostess make those great potato chips?
They did. They had grape, orange, and cherry.
Yeah, I don't think I'm trusting that as much as I trust Pizza Pringles.
Pizza Pringles, that's another good one, too.
Yeah. Oh. Not only did we get, like, the invention of stuffed crust and things in our lifetime, were pizza rolls in our lifetime as well?
I don't think so, because I remember eating a ton of pizza rolls in the 90s. I would have just, like, plates of them with milk. And
Wait, you had milk and pizza rolls?
Yeah.
That's a horrible combination. You get Pepsi with pizza rolls.
No.
Not
You
milk.
have milk with them. You know, milk is good with that kind of stuff.
Man, you leave Santa...
Like, I eat milk with radishes. It's so good. And milk and dill pickles.
What?
Yeah.
You ever have goat's milk?
No, I've had goat's cheese.
Some people, that's
so
all
I guess,
they've
like,
got.
goat's milk gone bad.
Okay. I want you to finish this sentence here.
No.
Pizza in the morning.
Pizza in the evening. Pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel.
You?
Can have pizza anytime.
I remember the day I realized that was the same song that like Warner Brothers frog would sing, and it blew my mind. Hello,
Whoa.
my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my sweetie pie. If pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
I never put that together.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing about pizza. There's good pizza. There's like that gourmet stuff that's got a billion toppings on it. You eat it with a fork, right? I mean, it's good pizza. Mm-hmm. But then sometimes you want like bad pizza. That's the craving, right?
Sometimes you want that fast food crappy pizza.
Yes.
But even bad pizza is still good pizza.
Yeah. I mean, how could bad pizza be bad? Even that pizza you would get at your school cafeteria that came in the rectangle shape, unless they were running low one day and they cut it into like, I don't know how they would do a square triangle, and the cheese was like eating carpet. I mean, it was
Yum.
It was gross. But, you know, it was pizza in school, so what were we going to do?
Well, going back to my Panzerotti comment earlier, I think we need to set this as our poll for this episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm sure more people refer to it as Panzerotti.
You know I win every time, right? Like, people actually said Team Duck.
People are messing with me. That's my opinion there. Okay, so today's poll for this episode. Are you Team Panzerotti or are you Team Calzone? Let us know.
Hashtag calzone is the correct answer.
Panzerotti, you misspoke there, but I'll forgive it.
Man. Well, aside from the poll, do you have any recommendations as we get to wrapping up this pizza episode?
You know what? Be a little brave. Try my topping combo. Get those pineapples, green olives, and tomatoes. It's a nice salty sweet. I mean, get it on the side and put it on your cheese pizza yourself if you're afraid, but it's worth it. Just give it a try.
You know, you were complaining about how your parents always got the worst toppings on pizza. I think maybe you inherited maybe some of your pizza preference from them.
Well, at least I don't put extra salt on it.
It's in your DNA to eat awful pizza. If they used you to fill that missing gap in the dinosaur DNA for Jurassic Park, they'd all be standing around just eating the worst pizza. It'd be like, roar, pineapples.
It's good. Give it a try. If you like pineapple and green olives on your pizza, let us know too. Like, don't make me feel like a freak that I'm alone, you know?
Cricket, cricket, cricket.
Aww. There's someone else out there that eats this. I guarantee it.
This song goes out to somebody who's out there in the universe up all night. And this one's dedicated to you.
I'm lonely. Tweet at me. Come on.
Oh, man.
Okay, what are your recommendations for our listeners?
Well, I mean, I've already talked about the pizza toppings that are the best, and calzone is obviously the correct terminology there. So I'm actually going to go for a bit of a sidestep here. And, first I'm going to express regret that I didn't get into great detail about how Kevin McAllister orders pizza in the Home Alone movies. But I'm going to recommend the song of choice is by the Aquabats. The song is called Pizza Day. And the big line in that one is, Friday was pizza day, the best day of the week. So
Friday usually is pizza day.
Yeah, so check out that Aquabats song. I think you'll enjoy it.
All right, well, thanks for the recommendation.
Yeah. So that kind of wraps it up on the whole pizza topic. Thanks again to our good friend Josh for recommending this one.
Hope you're feeling better.
Hope you're feeling better, Josh. And we're going to kind of try a new thing in season 2 here. Some podcasts start off with kind of the random banter, but then maybe, it takes a little too long to get into the actual topic you downloaded for. So we're going to do a little bit of random banter moving forward, except we're going to put it at the end. So if you've heard all you can take of us, thanks. Visit us at PopRewind.com. But if you want a little something special, stick with us here. So, Linz, why don't you explain what you just turned me on to before this podcast?
Well, I informed Lee that there's this great Google News archive that you can search, and you can put in anything, and things will come up. So, lost snack food, TV stations from long ago, anything, basically, and news articles or ads will come up. Yeah. And this is really great because it's mostly like 70s, 80s, and 90s paper. So you're not getting anything new to sully your results.
We found this post right before the podcast, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to read a few of these. These are miscellaneous letters from the Nevada Post Office to the North Pole, dated December 23rd, 1990. Are you ready for this?
Ooh, I've never been more ready for anything in my life.
Here's one. To Santa Claus. Here's my list. Crayons, the new kind. Shoes, 13 or 12 and a half. Watch, tape single, Madonna, teddy bear.
My favorite part of all of that, instead of asking for the Madonna album, they're asking for a Madonna single.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. That's 1990 right there.
It's Christmas. Ask for the album. Damn.
Yeah, no kidding. Pony up for the full tape. Here's one that's actually pretty relevant to this podcast. This one says, Dear Santa, I want Ninja Turtles, a pizza thrower, a turtle nightlight, a ninja sword, a swir cannon, and some Ninja Turtle socks and Ninja Turtle sweats. We'll leave you some 7-Up and cookies. Love, Lee. Oh, wait, what?
I was going to ask if that was yours or maybe Sewer Den's letter.
Oh, that would go over well. And then here's one more, and then I'll leave it with you here. Dear Santa, I want Hot Wheel cars and trucks, a remote control car, and lots of things. I've tried to be a good boy, so don't bring me any sticks. I'll leave you some cookies and milk.
That kid is sassy.
Yeah, his sister also has a letter in here. Dear Santa, I want a light bright. Please, Santa, bring me new clothes and new underwear and a snowman. I'm thinking about my mommy and daddy. I'm being a good girl.
These letters are creepy.
All right. Well, do you have anything else for the listeners?
I think we've gone on long enough, and I just kind of want to wrap this up so I can order a pizza. And it's not going to be my usual. I'm going to get pepperoni, bacon, and tomato.
Why that?
I have to... I've got to share the pizza with the old ball and chain, so...
Bummer.
Yeah.
Why don't you just get two?
It's still good, because then I would eat 2 pizzas.
So why don't you just get 2? Where's the problem?
And, I guess going back into the topic, do you ever get add-ons? Like, do you ever get the cheesy bread or a salad or anything?
Again, with the whole redundancy thing, right? Like, at the point I've ordered a pizza, I'm going to get cheesy bread with it. It's like, well, one more ingredient would just make that a second pizza.
Oh, I'm getting cheesy bread.
Oh.
Looks like I am getting 2 pizzas.
Yeah, what about you? Do you like getting that stuff? Cinnasticks?
Oh, yeah. We usually get some kind of cheesy bread, and the local place has cheesecake. So sometimes if we're feeling especially fatty, we'll get a slice of that.
So I think that pretty much wraps it up for this episode of the Pop Rewind podcast. As we start off season 2, I would just like to give a special thanks to all the listeners out there, especially the people who give us their feedback and say, hey, thanks for doing the show, or I really liked it, or man, your show is awful, please stop doing them. And then that makes me want to do more. So,
or hashtag Linz is always wrong.
Yeah, Linz is always wrong. Pants are naughty. Jeez. Why don't you tell the folks at home where they can find us on social media?
You can find us on Twitter at PopRewind Online. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram. We love Instagram. Tumblr, Google+, YouTube, everywhere else probably. Not Snapchat. I gave up on that, but hey, I tried. All under PopRewind or PopRewind Online. Visit us at www.poprewind.com.
Well, everybody, thanks again so much for listening to the Pop Rewind podcast. I've been Lee.
I've been Linz.
And until next time, bye! Oh, I beat you too.
Bye. Still did it.
PopRewind.com